Hello and welcome to this video tutorial introducing you to the blues. What we're going to start with is what's called the 12-bar blues, and by 12 bars we mean 12 groups of beats, and in this case we're talking about 4 beats at a time. I'll introduce it to you in the key of C with the song Sweet Home Chicago, so you'll want to have that chord chart ready to go. For starters, let's go over the chords we need. Just C, F, and G7. Should all be familiar with those. Let's dive in and take a look at what this chord progression is all about. So like I said, it's 12 bars, 12 groups of 4 beats. And what we're going to do is take it line by line, 3 lines of 4 bars each. The first line is really simple. You've just got C. So let's get started. Find your C chord, and we're going to go through like this. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Fourth group. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Nice and simple to start us off with. Now, you may have noticed I was strumming with sort of what I call a swing strum, where I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? You don't want it to be an even beat. You want it to be kind of swingy, sort of like somebody's limping down the street a little bit. And when I strum down with my pointer and up with my thumb. But that up strum is not very strong. I'm mostly focused on that down strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Fourth group, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's your first line. Now the second line, we're going to go over to the F chord. Same thing. Keep that strum going, but we're going to play it for 2 groups of 4, 2 bars here. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, 2, 3. Then we go back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can stop there. That's our second line. The third line, we come up to G7 for 1 bar, then we go to F for 1 bar, and then we're right back to C again. It's going to sound like this. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3 to F, and 1, 2, 3, back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Those are our 12 bars taken line by line. Let's put it all together and see how it sounds. Starting on C. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Now we're going up to F. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, back to C, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 to G7, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to F. 2, 3, and back to C. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You got your whole 12-bar blues pattern. Now there are lots of ways that people like to fancy this pattern up, right? It's fairly simple, fairly straightforward. And what the coming videos will show you is kind of how you can jazz it up and make it really your own style, however you want to do it. For this video though, we're just going to go over that basic progression, these basic chords, to make sure we're all starting in the same place. So let's turn our attention now. I've got my chord chart over here for Sweet Home Chicago. And what we're going to do is get started with that C chord. We'll vamp here for a bit. Get ready, and we're going to start to add the words to this blues progression here, this 12-bar blues. 1, 2, here we go. Come on. Baby, don't you wanna go? 4, 2 to F. Come on. Baby, don't you want back to C to go? G7, back to the land of California. F to my sweet home, C, Chicago. Nice, let's try the whole thing again. break section. The break section is a lot of fun because it's following the same 12-bar blues progression, but instead of keeping steady with those strums, we're going to break. We're going to just strum once. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Come on, darling, now you're gonna make me late. If you counted it out, it would be the same amount of time, right? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. And 4, 2, 3. And then you head up to F, and you finish out the rest of the pattern just as is. So it kind of mixes it up a little bit. Let's take it from that break again. Just one strum on those C's. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 2 and 2 is 4, and strum. 4 and 4 is 8. Come on, darling, now you're gonna make me late. F, my darling, please. Baby, don't you want back to C to go? G7, back to the land of California. F to my sweet home, C, Chicago. And back to verse 1, one more time. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go to F? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? G7, back from the land of California to my sweet home, Chicago. And end on C. There you go, you got the whole song. It's really nice. That verse repeats over and over. Got the break section in the middle. Now let's try to take it all the way from the top. And the first verse, I'll let you know what those chord changes are when they come. But as we move along, see if you can't anticipate where those chord changes come as you get to know this 12-bar blues pattern a little bit better. Here we go from the top. Starting on C. 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Getting ready, go to F. Come on, baby, don't you want C to go? 3, 4, 1, 2, G7. Back from the land of California. F to my sweet home, C, Chicago. All right, now you're on your own. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? 2, 3. Back from the land of California to my sweet home, Chicago. Here comes the break, and strum. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. Come on, darling, now you're gonna make me late. My darling, please, baby, don't you wanna go? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Back from the land of California to my sweet home, Chicago. One more time, back to verse 1. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? 1, 2, 3. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Back from the land of California to my sweet home, Chicago. 2, 3, 4, 1, and end on C. Nice job. So like I said, this is sort of the no-frills version of the 12-bar blues. At the very least, this is what it's made of. In the coming videos, we're going to start to jazz it up a little bit and give you some style points so you can kind of integrate them any way that you'd like. But for now, enjoy your practice. Of course, feel free to use this video anytime you need to go over this song at any time. I'll see you around.